Hey guys, how are you? This is Wendy Kim of Your Dream Realized Coaching, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the dilemma that every mom faces. And I have to tell you, I'm a little nervous doing this video. I've done a lot of these videos, but for this particular video, I feel a little more nervous because I feel like it's really important. And but anyways, so let me get into it. So it's not, before I even get into the dilemma, I want to tell you a story that kind of got me thinking about my business and this topic. And one of my friends was talking about one of her friends who recently had a baby. And if you were a mom, you know how that, especially your first child, how that literally turns your life upside down. And so for this mom, she had to go back to work after 6 weeks after having had her baby. And she was feeling so sad, so overwhelmed, so exhausted, so tired. But she needed to go back to provide for her family, for her child. And obviously, in her situation, she didn't have very good family leave options. And I don't care if it's 6 weeks or 6 months, going back to work after having a baby is really hard for any mom. And I feel like the dilemma that moms have today is we have a lot of dilemmas. We have the dilemma of what to make for dinner, what activities to put our kids in, things like that. But I feel like the biggest dilemma we face is whether or not to work. And it's so hard because we are either in a situation, and this was me, even though I had a part-time position at a corporate job, where I had to work financially to provide for my family. I was actually the main breadwinner. And it was really hard. It was really hard having a demanding corporate job that I wasn't that in love with, and being away so much from my children and just having very little quality time with them other than telling them to get to their next activity and telling them what they needed to do so that they could go to bed. And I felt like I did not have much quality time or an emotional connection. So as moms, if we're working moms, if we're working a 9-to-5 job, we have to provide, but it's so hard to get that quality time and to not just feel burned out and overwhelmed. And then some moms are able to stay at home, but that's a challenge too, because I have never been a stay-at-home mom other than when I was on maternity leave, but it was exhausting. It was emotionally draining, as much as I loved being with my kids. And I felt bored to some degree because I wasn't intellectually stimulated. And then there was the fact that stay-at-home moms don't bring in money typically. And so that's really hard for stay-at-home moms. I've met many stay-at-home moms who are very qualified and have a lot of skills, but feel like that's the only option for them if they want to spend time with their kids. And so I've actually come up with a program, and I'm going to be doing more videos for those of you who want a third option, which is to be able to have a flexible schedule, to be able to run your own business part-time from home, a financial coaching business in this particular case, which does not require a financial background, but does require some interest in personal finance. And I'm going to be talking about how you can do that from home, working part-time, being able to be there when you need to volunteer or be at a kid's activity, or God forbid your kid gets sick. And so if you're interested in learning more about this, please, you can either private message me or please join my Facebook group and I will put a link to it. Okay, thanks so much, guys. Look forward to talking to you soon more about this. Bye. Okay, I guess the clicker is not working, so I will say bye and press the button manually. Bye.